Infectious bursal disease. Infectious bursal disease, otherwise known as Gumboro, is a viral disease discovered in 1962 at Gumboro, Delaware, United States. Yes, that is why it is called Gumboro disease. That Gumboro is actually its place of discovery. So the disease is caused by unenveloped double-stranded bisegmented RNA virus of the family Viridae. So it is actually caused by Virina virus. The predilection site of the disease on the chicken is where we call bursa of Fabricius. Yes, this is where the viral organism attack the birds. And this bursa of Fabricius is actually the point where antibodies are produced in the birds. So the bursa of Fabricius is located between the cloaca and the abdomen. You will see that portion that looks like a honeycomb, and that is bursa of Fabricius. So it is actually the point of antibody production. So as a matter of fact, because it has been atrophied, bursal atrophy, yes, that is the functionality of the bursa will be reduced. And so it will no longer be able to produce the antibodies that are supposed to fight against other infectious organisms. So by so doing, the bird will be susceptible to other normal, pathogenic virus and the bacteria because the immune system has been tampered with. So what are the symptoms of, infectious bursal disease? Number one symptom of infectious bursal disease is, yes, severe prostration. When you get there, you will see them prostrating. That is number one evidence of infectious bursal disease in your farm. Another one is that the birds will be going off feed. Loss of appetite. When the disease comes, the birds will no longer be able to feed normal. So once as I said before, the bursa is always atrophied by the arrival of that infectious bursal disease virus. And once the bursa of Fabricius is atrophied, the production of antibody will be truncated. And as a result, the bird will be susceptible to other normal pathogenic viruses and bacteria. Yes, that is to say, because the immune system is now weak, viruses and bacteria that don't supposed to be able to cause disease on that bird will eventually cause disease because the defense system is already down. The disease is actually subclinical in birds that is less than 2 weeks. There are subclinicals on birds that are less than 2 weeks. Once the virus arrives in your farm, give it 3 to 4 days, you start seeing the effect on your birds. The incubation period is 3 to 4 days. And the severity is always very high in that once one bird is confirmed with the disease, before you know it, the morbidity will go high. In fact, it is capable of wiping, if not 100% of your birds in the farm. The disease actually attacks birds between 3 to 6 weeks of age. Yes, 3 to 6 weeks of age. That is when the severity will be very high. After this age, in fact, they may be tolerant. How do you control infectious bursal disease in your farm? Of course, it is very, very difficult to eradicate where it has been encountered. Once the infectious bursal disease virus is identified in your farm, it is very, very difficult to eradicate, but it is possible. So maintaining a hygienic production is very, very important. Hygienic environment is number one. You must maintain a hygienic environment. Then Of course, viral diseases have no special treatment. Viral diseases, most viral diseases I know, especially this infectious bursal disease, you only handle them with antibiotics and multivitamin. So handle it, yes. Antibiotics and multivitamin is what we will use in handling, new infectious bursal disease. So the disease is actually short and severe. Short and severe, that is to say it is acute. Yes, it's an acute disease in that the appearance is always the activities of the infectious bursal disease is always very short and severe. Not a clinical disease in older beds. So how do you prevent the infectious bursal disease? Prevention of infectious bursal disease is always by vaccination. You have to, yes, it is by vaccination. So once you vaccinate, you'll be able to prevent the disease from breaking out in your farm. And when do you vaccinate? So you have to vaccinate between the first to 21st day of age. Yes, so within this age, you're supposed to vaccinate them. But because the maternal immunity that the bird inherited from their parents are still there, it is always advisable to vaccinate from the 12th day upwards so that the birds will be able to utilize those maternal immunity in them. So preferably from the 12th day, you need to vaccinate against the infectious bursal disease virus. Do you understand? So any question, you drop it at the comment section. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. God bless you. See you in our next package. Bye.